Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. Today we're making south of the border cheese biscuits. Now these have real jalapenos in them, so I don't know how hot this is going to be, but we're going to find out in a hurry one way or another. So you're going to need a 10-inch cake pan or a cast iron skillet, 10 inches. Grease it and put it to the side. Now we need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Seems like I'm doing everything with 1.5. But I think these are going to be good. We're going to need 1/2 cup of cornmeal. All the way down to, okay, we need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. You need 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. We need 1/4 salt. One-4 teaspoon. If you don't understand my language, I don't always say teaspoon after it. And 1/4 chili powder. Tablespoon of wheat germ. And what else? We need 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. Let me get my box grater. Alright, now I put all those ingredients in the bowl here. Now we need 1/2 cup of Parmesan. I need a knife. Getting somewhere. Now, I was always raised that the ingredients you use will dictate how good the flavor is. If you take and buy cheap ingredients, my mother always said, look, if you don't have the money, she can understand it, but if you're just being cheap to be cheap, don't expect your wife to come out with a really good meal. father hated that phrase because my mother would spend the money. You like the food? Well, I have to buy it. So give me the money so I can do it and make it the way you like it. That was one thing I would say, blessed by my husband. He never, even when I made mistakes and there was waste in the food, he let me grow in the kitchen and experiment and learn things. But he made the worst meal, even the strays outside wouldn't eat it. So I had one on him. Mine never got that bad. Put your grater to the side. We still have more. Alright. I'm going to stir this up. I need to buy more spoons. I just don't have enough spoons. Alright. Preheat your oven to 450. Alright. We are going to put 1 whole stick of butter in here. Now, if yours is frozen, you're going to have to grater it in. If you have soft butter, cut it in with a pastry cutter, or sit there and use 2 knives. You know mine's frozen. I always tell you I keep my butter in the freezer. I think I want a fork to stir this in. You know, I don't understand why we have to pay more for food and more for taxes or anything else. My father, if he made $30 a week, we were doing good. This is in my lifetime. The only reason welfare was created, it was called public assistance, because when the vets came home, and stuff. And that's what it was used for. And then we started buying, renting apartments, and people used to work the land before, so they didn't lose anything. They would go home and work the land and all. Taxes weren't that high because the taxes they had, if the government wanted money before taxes, we bought U.S. savings bond. We had the control of how much money the government spent or could take. They couldn't take it from us. And now they're making it mandatory, and they can send it overseas and everything else, and that's not where it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go for us. Those other countries pay their taxes. Well, their government should be building their country up, not us building their country up. It's crazy. This is just me in my lifetime I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anything else. It's just that it's changed so much. Now I need my glasses again. In another section, we got those mixed. Now they want, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll come back to the bowl, but I want to get this done. A half a cup of buttermilk, because we still have more cheese we have to put into the dry ingredients, but I want to get the liquids done. Yes, good. All right. We have 2 jalapenos. Now we're going to seed them and finely chop them, and we're going to put them into the milk. And then we'll come back to this. I know a lot of young people don't know that. They want this finely minced. I'm going to finish chopping these up and I'll be back. Okay, you put them in the milk, put them to the side, and we're going back here again. You're going to need your grater again. And now we need a half a cup of sharp cheddar cheese. I'm going to wash this off, or we're going to have some very hot cheddar cheese. Oh, that burns my eyes. These are going to be spicy. My father would love this. He loves hot stuff. Oh. That's it. You stir this in. Okay, put this cheese over here. Yeah, we're going to need those again. I like the flour. Yeah, knead until smooth, 1 to 2 minutes, okay? Alright. Make a well in the center. You saw me do that. I want you to stir the buttermilk and this together. This is going to be spicy. Just until moist while I'm doing that. They want me to knead this, so I'm going to do it in the bowl. You can do it on the work area. For a minute I lost that word. They said knead until smooth. So I've got some kneading to do. So I'll be back after I work this. Alright. As you work it, you'll notice that it comes together because your hands, the heat of your hands is actually going to cause the butter and cheese to get soft, and then it'll be able to pick it all up. But you really have to work it. You see, knead until smooth. You can see I've got it at that point. Now it says, roll dough into a fat roll and cut it into 11 equal parts. Okay. So I'll roll it 11 inches since it makes 11 biscuits. And that way, I'll get it all right. Now if you want to, you can put some flour on your work area, but they say go very, very light. That's why I'm not doing it. Because if I can squeeze this out to 11 inches, then I'll have it level. Yeah, just 1 more inch, I've got it. And this way I don't have to roll it. And add more flour to it. It's 10. Okay. Now we have 11 inches. Now you want to cut this level, right? Make sure everybody gets the same amount. Just mark it for every inch. We want you to roll it into a ball. Put the center one there, and the other 10 are going to go around it. And they'll be pretty much the same size. Not perfect, but you'll be closer to it. Get that wash. See, I know the government, they've always talked about this one world government, but my thing is there's always somebody who wants what somebody else has. So some country's going to attack another country unless they're kept in check. Always. My father taught me that. You work hard for everything that you have and somebody else will want it. Seems we have to bring these a little closer so I can sit there and make room for this. And then we'll push them all in. Somebody always wants something. Oh well. Anyway, just thinking about what my father taught me a long time ago. I'm trying to get them all. All right, we're not done yet. You need another bowl, a small one. Crack an egg. Put that over there. How much water do you want in it and salt? Okay. 2 tablespoons of water. Okay. 2 tablespoons of cold water. Remember, hold your fork horizontal like this when you beat it. Beat that air into it and you will definitely get it completely mixed. You need a brush. Yes, Pep, I'll be with you in a minute. Okay. Now they want you to sprinkle kosher salt on them. We're going to put them in the oven now and bake them for 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll see if they burn too. Okay, 5 after. I will see you when those are done. Okay, the biscuits are done. This is what they look like. I'll show you. Here they are. I don't know how they're going to taste. Let me get a rack and we'll cool them and I'll try one. See, the bottom is cooking very nice. And they are loaded with cheese. Okay. I think it's time we try one. I'm a little leery because they are jalapeno. Okay, well, you know the bottom is beautiful. Here's the texture inside of them. Though I eat spicy foods. These would be good for breakfast, you know, with eggs. You'd think they'd be really, really hot, but the cheese mellowed out the jalapeno a lot. You feel in the back of your throat very little heat. But these are very, very nice. I'm going to finish eating this one. It's better than I thought. Take care and have a lovely day.